Boys and girls, and welcome back to the Real Toy Shop channel here at the Pig Shed in Grimsby. Let's have a look at this absolute beauty. No edit, walk round. Let's see what we've got here. And if you want it in your life, I guess. So what we've got here, 1978 Cadillac Seville Elegante. Yep. Finished in two-tone Western Saddle Firemist over Cadillac Brown, of course. Look at it. It just screams the 70s. It's covered just under 60,000 miles from new. So we'll have a look at that in a minute when we hear it run. Back in the late 70s, these were the Cadillac flagship, costing more than a Corvette. So if you've got a Corvette, sorry, this was more expensive. Designed to take on top-tier European manufacturers like Merc and BMW and all that kind of thing. But what makes this one a bit different, apart from them mental indicators, but had to be added. It's been sat a while, but this one's a little bit different because it doesn't have the vinyl top. So anyone who knows about the vinyl top, those sort of trap the moisture, rotted out roof pillars and all the rest of it. This is a factory slick top, they called it. Zero hidden rust, apart from the rust you can see, but that's the stuff. And it gives sort of body lines a bit more fantastic and all that lot with the slick top with a Western saddle over Cadillac Brown. I think it's the other way around, to be honest. But anyway, that's what you've got. We've had to put on this, so this has been stood for a number of years. It's been in the UK for a good long while, and it's been non-running, stored in a garage, and unfortunately, it sort of came through an estate sale. And now it's here. We had to put new fillers on there, bumper fillers, and they came from India, and they don't fit perfectly, but they probably fit as good as the rest of the body panels, to be honest. They probably don't quite match perfectly, but then neither does the rest of the car. So we've done that. Then we had to get the damn thing going. And under the hood of these things, or bonnet, we like to call them here in the UK, but it is an American car, so let's call it the hood. We're running a 5.7 Oldsmobile 350 V8. And it's a very early electronic fuel injection. Now, what does that mean for your life? Well, what it meant for my life was that it didn't run. And after a little bit of spannering and messing about and one thing and another, we managed to find 8 brand new injectors for the thing. So that fuel injection was put in there in the 70s to make sure they run reliably, a bit more economical, etc. But for us, not so much, because they were gummed up. So it had 8 new ones, a fresh battery, and a brand new alternator. So in a minute, we'll strike her up for you once I've had a good look around this body and the interior. So what we're seeing here is 70s at its best. It drives all right, to be fair. A couple of mates drove it down to a classic car show a couple of weekends ago. And I've driven it a couple of times, and it's all right. It drives all right, and it should do, because, say, with that mileage on it and that big waffling V8 under there, it's just a bit of a dream. But it's not a perfect dream, because it's a 70s car. Underneath, it's got the surface on it, the surface rust that you would expect on an old car, but it's rock solid, and we're rock solid in all the horrible areas. The paint is tired. Boom, there's a bit. But again, just paint flaked off, no holes. Chrome bits, mirrors, look at that Cadillac emblem. Ooh, yeah. I have a Cadillac 76 Eldorado, to be fair, and I love the car, so I like this one. And this one won't be mega expensive, will it? It's running the wire wheels with the fake knockoff hubs. These are how they came from the factory, and it's had its factory rear air ride disconnected, and it's got some of those, like the Munros or something, that you fill up behind the license plate in there, which is also where you get on your knees and pray to the god of fuel. To be fair, this one's not too bad. It really isn't too bad, and I would tell you, I tell you about my own. So, yeah. So that was just in my mic here. As I say, it's no edit. If you've got something you know about these cars or want to tell me or anything else, then please, by all means, let me know. In here, the interior is actually really quite nice. A little bit of stitching undone on the passenger side. We had to free off all the door locks because we couldn't get in any of the doors. That was exciting, I will tell you. And up there, look, you've got a really nice headlining. And over at the back there, you've got those vanity lights. Look at that. I'm going to zoom in. This is me being David Bailey here, or Tarantino or something. But yeah, you've got those vanity lights in the rear pillars. And armrests, etc. down there. All electric windows work. That standard-ish. Let's have a look under the hood. Let's go under the hood. See what's in there. Again, Seville. There's a bit of cobwebs down there. Look, Seville fuel injection. Is that cobwebs? Is it? No, it's marks. But you will find marks. I think the bonnet is a few little dents in it. These are awesome. They're on my own 76 Eldorado. So that's, you've got your turn signals, your full beam, and your side lights. They light up. Yeah, I know. Then you've got that with the little ducks on it. We took out, like I said, we took our own Cadillac last year, or year before. Time's flying now. We took it down to Cadillac in France, which was an experience. Parked it up, got some pictures. Look at that, shiny, 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 fresh in from the States. And that's the other thing to remember with these. They don't cost you a fortune in parts. Oh, aircon compressor, seized solid, so it take the belt off. But then, more miles per gallon. This is the UK. We've needed some aircon recently, but generally, not really a thing we're ever too excited about needing. Windscreen, knackered. Someone's done like a bit of an ingenious repair. It's just delaminated. It's not cracked or anything else. And again, you can get these. We actually had a windscreen made for a car, an Alfa actually, an old Alfa Sprint, and it was about 500 quid, but obviously it's MOT and tax exempt. You can put a big sun strip on there, you can do as you like, to be honest, but we won't be touching it. I'll break something important. Let's go around the other side, have a look in the other side. Whooshka. I'll show that bit of stitching that's undone. And again, look, bits you want that's to be solid are solid. We've got this surface rust of paint, so well, you could drive it and use it, doesn't matter. It's not totally embarrassing. There's that bit of stitching, look, that's undone. It's got Cadillac matte still in, well, all the passenger compartments, like the back. And the other one is over there, look. Got your armrest in the middle. Look at that leather. It smells like you'd expect it to smell, to be honest. 70s leather, wood, plastic wood, fake wood. But that's the smells you're getting. Right, getting in here. Electric boot release. Oh, we need the ignition on. Forgot about that. There you go, electric boot release. We'll have a look in the boot when we go around there. Or the trunk. Yes, that's what we call it. Does that work? Can't remember. Oh God, we've got stereo. Yep, that works. Mirror, that's cool. That operates your passenger side mirror. God knows how it reaches that. Big cables and wires, and then you've got this. You can probably hear that, because you can probably hear that in Yorkshire from Lincolnshire. Well, that's your digital clock, and look, you can see it winding round there. All the other bits and pieces, it's not battered in here. Oh, that was the other thing. So we've got an armrest. We've got this huge pocket to put your 8 tracks in. Look at it, it's lined with wood. You wouldn't get that in a... Well, what wouldn't you get it in? Anyway, you've got it in here. And down here, in this one, let's press the button. What's that? Now, there's no numbers left on it or anything like that. I think it's a garage door opener. Don't know. You tell me. What the hell is that? Keys over there. What else have we got? Did we get anything else book-wise? I think we might have got a workshop manual or something. We'll have a look in the boot. It's probably in there if we've got one. Ashtray. Look at that for detail. Yep. I know. Right. Then headlining. Did I poke the headlining? Show you that. That's all good. well it is. So there's your headlining. Right, we popped the boot, as us UKians call it, or the trunk, and in here is stuff. Look at this. Right, spare but broken starter motor. You can have that. That's all the old injectors. Oh, look. There's my packing. Is that my invoice for them injectors? Because them, right, how much do you think the injectors would be each here in the UK? Go on, have a guess. So shipped, I know people in the UK here, you're probably thinking, oh, expensive, you know, to run and maintain and get bits for. Absolutely cod's wallop. So these, I'll show you. Shipped to my door. Bear in mind, what does one Volkswagen Passat injector cost you? Does it cost you 400 quid, 300 quid? You see that? $96. $12.07 each. There you go. 8 pieces. Freight, $18.99. Came in, all 8, about 102 quid. There's a spare distributor. I think someone was probably having a go, trying to get this going and failed. It's got its original Cadillac boot mat. That, believe it or not, someone drop it in the comments, tell me, back me up, that came from Cadillac and is your wheel chock when you put your spare wheel up. So your boot in here is lovely, spare wheel jack and everything are all present. And down here, this is where you pray to the god of fuel, and that's where you pump up your back suspension, which holds pressure, because in here is a gauge. And if you look, that's it, holding pressure that I put in there. It's probably too much, really. It's about 40 psi in there. I think it probably only wants about 20. But you can up and down that as you please. Right, I guess you want to hear it run. That's the next thing. What can we do for you on the car? Well, if you've got a part exchange, we'll look at a part exchange, but we cannot do finance or anything like that on this one. And if you want it delivering, yeah, I'll deliver it to you. But you need to come and look at it first. That's the kind of way we're working it with these old classics now. Need to meet you, make sure you're not a balloon, and that you actually want this in your life and you can cope with it in your life. So, but no, come and see us. Look at that. That's a dint. Now, you can barely see it from over here, but it is, if I go like that, oh God, yeah, there's a dint. So yeah, body is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but when it whizzes down the road past you, by golly, it cuts a figure. So yeah, we'll do it. There's a bit more rust there for you, but again, not structural. And we will help you with delivery. We've got trailers and everything else, but we'd like to see you first. Come and have a look. Come and have a chat to us. Come and have a look at the car, see if you like it and all that. Last thing I want to do is get to the other end of the country and then find out you don't like it. You don't like Western Saddle over Cadillac Brown or any craziness. Just want you to be happy. So come and see us. And yeah, that's all that out of the way. So if you do need permission off somebody to have this in your life, which I would, nice simple 70s beast to drive around in. But if you do need permission, then ask your mother, your brother, your dad or your lover whoever you need permission off first before giving us a call, and then give us a call. But otherwise, just grow a pair, have the thing. That's what I would do. And then beg for forgiveness after. So now, without further ado, let's have a little look, shall we? Underneath. So let's reach in, fire her up, and let's see what happens. Oh, look at it. Inside, pure luxury. Deep brown, perforated leather seats with a full centre console. Classic wire wheels. Well, the wheels feels every bit of a 60,000 mile survivor, doesn't it? Right. Forgot to mention as well, let's fire her up. Oh, let's fire her up again. Bit of throttle, Matt. Come on, Gil. There we go. So she's just settling down. Look to that nice big V8 idle. Let's come round the back. There we go. Look, oh, look at the muckiness along there. I ain't cleaned that. So, again, if you're going to thinking of running this in the UK, Well, because she's past 40 years old, I guess you already knew this, but she's officially historic. Fully MOT and tax exempt, so 0 road tax, no yearly MOT stress, just a pure classic American cruiser goodness ready to drive away. But let me just give her a rev. There's the old Wally wagon. Go and watch that video if you like. We've got hundreds of videos. Well, that one, yeah, we love that, the old Ford Crown Vic. So as you can tell, we're like an American here. Why not? 40 years old, tax exempt, MOT exempt, all that good stuff. Hey, I can't remember, it's got opera lights on this. Let me have a little look. Oh God, doing too much, aren't I? Showing you too much. I don't even know if we've got lights. Oh, we've got lights. Has it got the opera lights on this one? Oh, it doesn't. But it's got them sort of at the side, look. I love them. Love them. Anyway, so that's it. It's 40 years old, it's tax exempt, it's MOT exempt, it's a big old cruiser that you can have all the time. Doesn't matter on the MPG, it's quite good to be fair for one of these, but every mile's a smile. So, there you go. We've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos with all different crazy cars, mainly motorbikes and some other stuff, including that, if you're interested in having a look at that. So, if you like what we do here at the Real Toy Shop, you might do, you might not. We're a little family business up here in Grimsby, but really means the world to us. Those guys keep coming back. Drop us a like, hit that subscribe button, and let us know what you think of this 1970s land yacht in the comments below. Thanks for watching and that. We really do appreciate it. And YouTube thinks you may like this here video or that playlist where we took our Cadillac down to the south of Spain, no dramas. And that one there is the little subscribe. So thanks again, boys and girls. I'm out of here, I'm off some tea. See you on the next one. Don't forget, ask your missus first.